Video footage of the upcoming Elden Ring from Software has appeared online, and basically all of the hype that has been built up on social media over the years has basically disappeared overnight. Like, people who were expecting the next Dark Souls, the next true evolution of the From Software formula, have been disappointed, because Elden Ring basically just looks like Dark Souls 3 with horses. Like, that's basically all this is. It's Dark Souls 3 with horses. And like the combat's not going to suit the level design. There's going to be all kinds of problems with it. I do expect this is going to be the game, the straw that breaks From Software's back. An entire decade of relevancy only to be completely shattered by the grim reality that a studio like this cannot remain relevant by pumping out the same game over and over. Like, Elden Ring is in the early stages of being the next major Cyberpunk, I think. It's kind of been the go-to replacement for for Cyberpunk in the last couple of weeks. Although, like, we haven't seen any announced footage, any revealed footage. Although we haven't, like, learned anything new about the game. It's one of the very few, like, next-gen titles that people, like, will still pretend might be good. Like, it's from Software, man. They made Bloodborne, which is one of the best games of all time. They're gonna really deliver it. They're gonna hit this out of the park. They're gonna be phenomenal. They're gonna put out one of the best games ever made. Well, where is it? Like, how long have we been waiting for Elden Ring at this point? Like, Sekiro was already a disappointment, although people don't really want to admit that. And now we're kind of in phase 2 of that, in which we really need to address the fact that Elden Ring is going to be a disappointment too. A big budget disappointment. Written by George R.R. Martin, the man who can't seem to finish a fucking book series. Like, hey, George. It's not that hard to write a book, okay? Come on. So, I don't expect Elden Ring will be successful. Like, after seeing the very poor reception that this leaked footage has gotten, I do think it's going to be, like, very, very underwhelming. I expect game journalists are going to try to defend it like they normally do for these non-Nintendo properties. But, like, I think the actual age of people hyping up From Software as being one of the all-time great game developers, it's over. Like, they can't keep doing this. Like, they can't keep pretending that, like, games like Sekiro are some of the best games of the year, that Bloodborne is one of the best games ever made. Like, Elden Ring is shaping up to be a disappointment, and nobody seems to want to admit that.